What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
And for the first time, we're doing a live reaction to an episode of television.
Yeah.
Because this is Kenobi, the finale. It's the last one, we gotta do it.
I know, we have to.
Because we get Nerdy Nightly.
And we thought we'd share it with you.
That is right. Welcome back to the channel. We're just going to dive into this because it's probably going to be a long video.
Yep. It's a good day to be a nerd. Oh, for the audio, smart.
3, 2, 1.
It's not them.
Last week's episode was so good.
I know. Yeah, I think it was the best one.
Oh, by far, yeah. But the climax of the show should get better. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, the criticism, like, why wasn't the show this good the whole time? I was like, because they were building to something. That was the point.
Mm-hmm.
Wonders for the will to live, don't you think?
Just ask Darth Maul.
Literally. It's like the Star Wars thing of, like, you will survive if you're mad enough. All right. What's this gonna be? Do you have any, like, last-second predictions while the title screen is up?
Wow. My prediction is that, Vader finds out about Luke and kills him, and that Leia turns to the dark side.
So this is they're building to a new original trilogy.
Yeah. This is the what is it?
It would be kind of fun if at the end of this
Calvin
it was like
timeline.
Star Wars What If.
This is the Calvin timeline.
The Calvin timeline. That's funny. They could do it. It would be fun.
I mean, people would be very upset, but I would enjoy it.
I would like it in animation if they were to do an alternate. Like, what if Leia was the chosen one instead of Luke?
I mean...
Oh, we're starting back on Tatooine.
Isn't the debate that she kind of could...
Right, but one where, like, she's the one who, you know...
Something you want to say?
I have something to say.
Wait your turn. You can have what's left when I'm done.
He's not big enough to get away with that.
Eh,
you know what I mean?
He's dumb enough, though.
Like, if he did that in front of me, I'd be like, no. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go.
Evasive maneuvers.
He's drifting listlessly to the left.
Increase firepower.
At once, Lord Vader.
What if you were in a space battle and you were the person in front and you just, like, stop?
Then you would get shot?
No, I mean, like, what if you just, like, turned off all the engines? Would you, like, fall through space?
You know there's no gravity in space, right? You would just keep moving forward. You'd have to have reverse thrust to go stop, to actually stop.
Fair enough. It's too early. It's before noon. To be fair, though, Star Wars space doesn't work the same as, like, normal space, so. In my defense.
Oh, they're so screwed. Even in this moment, Leia's trying to comfort another child.
Yeah.
They're scared. She keeps their minds off of her.
Maybe I should borrow her too.
Your uncle's a patient man.
I am not that patient.
I love, what if a handlebar mustache was an alien?
You have my word.
He's had a good arc.
I know the word of a liar, and a fake Jedi may not mean much to you.
It's good enough for me.
Hell yeah.
How did she know it was here?
I don't know. All I know is she's coming. Ben is gone.
Whose fault is that?
Rue, what are you doing?
We both knew this day might come.
Damn.
She'll come when the suns go down.
I love her so much. She's like, nah.
That was unexpected.
We have shotguns. We'll be okay.
Shotguns, force.
She's been stabbed in the stomach. She's weak.
It's empty.
Well, I wasn't going to give you a blaster, Leia. You're 10 years old. But you won't always be.
She's so good. What the hell?
She's fantastic.
She's no business being good.
I don't want to say what the other shows, but we've watched a show with a kid, another show with a kid who's not as good, and like it makes it like in comparison, I'm like, wow,
Yep.
this girl's fantastic. Oh wow, if they don't see each other again this episode, that the next time Leia sees Ben is when they're getting on the Falcon and he dies.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I have to face him, Master. Whether he dies or I do, this ends today.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Don't stop.
He's coming back.
Just get started.
I really hope he's in Andor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I hope he's like a part of the burgeoning rebellion at the beginning of Andor. Because he's been great in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow Kenobi.
At once, Lord Vader.
Even out of focus, the cheek tightening there was great.
And he's like, okay. I said my thing.
Wow, this shot is fantastic.
I will face him alone.
The judgment. I need more Rupert Friend as the Grand Inquisitor. It's fantastic. How does he possibly get out of this one? I guess we're literally about to find out.
Yes. I think that is the plot. That little thing is gonna save his ass. I don't know how.
Yeah. Leia's gonna be the reason he gets off this planet.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. That is so sweet.
I know. I want a Lola.
I want Lola to like crash this dropship right into Vader. Just like run him over. Looking just like Anakin. I dig it.
I really don't know why she would care about getting rid of him though. She's lost everything.
I think she's so driven by revenge that it's just about doing whatever she can to hurt Obi-Wan and Vader.
Yeah, I guess it's his kid.
Like she's so broken, and that she
is so broken.
She just wants to cause pain, and so it's not even. I don't think it's about Luke at all for her. It's just about who it hurts. Rad. This is so cool.
Have you come to destroy me, Obi-Wan?
I will do what I must.
Then you will die.
Vader switching to two-hand grip is not a small thing for him. He prefers to fight one-handed. It's a nice little detail. I love that.
That was your lower body cover, but okay.
Literally just throwing household items at them.
I'd love if like Reva gets defeated by like a frying pan.
That would be amazing. What a callback to Rapunzel. The rocks are reminding me of the final battle between Aang and
In the last
Ozai.
Airbender. Yeah.
But the weakness still remains.
Oh shit. Ooh, the way it shattered the ground.
And that is why you will always lose.
Ground is just hollow.
Who has the high ground now?
Wow. Oh, we watched this episode of Clone Wars.
We did. Oh, and
Bro, she's coming!
I love it. Oh, it's so good. Baru's a badass.
That fight was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I love that she's just so injured that like they literally have a chance because she's like
Yes. Yeah. Otherwise
half
they'd be
her- oh, no,
screwed,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But half her body can't move. Like she's
Yeah.
and also Owen seeing that and like taking advantage of it. God, that was cool. Oh, he's back.
That was really cool.
Oh! Oh, yes. Wow.
That was really cool.
Yeah. That GIF is going to be everywhere.
Yeah. Someone's already made it.
Yeah, but they're not posting it because they don't want to spoil everyone because they're a good person. See, this is where Reva messed up because Jedi are notoriously good at hide and seek.
She should know.
Whoa!
Anakin,
Anakin's gone. I am what remains.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anakin. For all of it.
Oh my god.
I am not your failure, Obi-Wan. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. The same way, I will destroy you.
Then my friend is truly dead. Goodbye, Darth.
Obi-Wan! Obi-Wan!
Where's the Star Destroyer?
He took a shuttle.
Yeah, but the Star Destroyer should have been in orbit above the planet, right?
Maybe it's on the other side. I don't know.
Or maybe it went after the... Maybe Grand Inquisitor was like, all right, you do your thing, I'm going to go after the other ship.
Maybe.
Oh, right, because we have to have the end of the Roken Leia storyline, so that makes sense. Oh my god.
Luke.
That was incredible. I don't even need the rest of the show. That scene was so good.
That was, yeah.
You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did. Maybe one of the greatest lines in all of Star Wars. Oh, that poor kid. Oh my god.
look in the Dune Sea. We'll search till we find him.
What would you even say? Like,
Yeah.
I failed him.
By showing mercy, you have given them peace.
Have I become him?
No. You've chosen not to.
Man, Tatooine gets a lot of lightsabers.
Jawas just need to start digging. They'll find all sorts of stuff.
Seriously.
Now you're free.
Hmm.
We both are.
Tracking every system within range. We will destroy everything in our path until he is found.
You seem agitated, my friend.
He will not evade me again.
I was like, is that the end of the show?
What?
What happened to Leia?
It's like, I think you
There's
forgot
so many
about someone.
questions.
Yeah.
I do like that they saved the Imperial March for the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Is that R2-D2? That one building looked a lot like R2.
I'm sorry, girl. What was that?
Why did they keep that shot? She did nothing with that comb.
I don't know.
Her hair was already braided.
I really could not tell you.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to want to change a few things. Lola!
Oh, cool. He's here.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He can never repay you.
Well, she has already done that. When I said before that I didn't know your parents, Princess Leia Organa, you are wise, discerning, kind-hearted. These are qualities that came from your mother. But you're also passionate and fearless, forthright. And these are gifts from your father.
Oh.
Both were exceptional people who bore an exceptional daughter. I wish I could tell you more.
It's okay. You don't have to.
God damn it.
Rude.
Oh.
Maybe someday,
As I die.
if you ever need help from a tired old man. But we must be careful.
Oh, jeez.
No one must know, or it could endanger us both.
Goodbye. Obi-Wan.
Goodbye, Princess. May the Force be with you.
I love that Lola fits in the holster.
What?
I love that Lola fits in the holster.
Yeah. He just has like a stylish, like, Brooklyn backpack.
Hopefully someone fed that thing while he was away.
We're wearing the same thing.
Hello there.
Why did they do that to me? Oh, I love it.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh, I love it so much. It's so silly, but so awesome. I'm glad they did it in a moment like that and not to like Vader. You know, it would have been weird.
That would have been weird.
Ah!
Wait, what? I thought he couldn't.
I thought he couldn't too!
It's a Qui-Gon.
Well, took you long enough.
Beginning to think you'd never come.
I was always here, Obi-Wan. You just were not ready to see. Come on, you've got a ways to go.
Well done. Well done.
Damn.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. That was really good.
It was really good, actually.
I would have, if I had one thing, I would have liked a little bit more resolution on Roken and Haji.
Yeah.
Haji. But like that's literally. Other than that, like that was an incredible finale.
That was really great. I feel like it was really dangerous to just leave Reva's lightsaber in the middle of the...
No, he took it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like,
No, I think she left it. Obi-Wan got rid of it for sure.
Okay,
I can't imagine it's just sitting there.
just left it.
I kind of would have loved if she had like pushed it into the ground with the Force like
And
Rey
it
does
like-
at the end of Rise of Skywalker,
Yeah.
and then like in like movies from now in like 2036 when we're on Star Wars 84, that wouldn't make any sense. But someone like digs up that spot and there's just a bunch of lightsabers. Like it's this one spot where there's just a pile of
All
sabers.
these lightsabers, like, what happened here?
A few things. Owen and Beru, way to give them crap to do in the finale and be awesome. You know what I mean? And like, Reva actually, they actually like tied that storyline off really well.
Yes, and I'm really happy with how that went. And I, like we talked about it, first 2, even 3 episodes. It's like I don't know. They're gonna, but I liked it actually.
Yeah.
I liked it quite a bit.
And managed to tell her story in a way that's different from other Inquisitors that I can't talk about because you don't know about them yet. In a way that I was worried it was going to be too similar, but it isn't, and I'm happy with how this ends. Like now they really could do an Obi-Wan Kenobi season 2.
Yeah. They could.
Disney, I will watch Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson sit in a cave for 6 episodes and just chat about the Force.
Yeah.
Like
1000%.
That was something.
Yeah.
That was a whole show.
It was.
Vader, awesome. What an end to their. I mean, like, it still is kind of like, why didn't Obi-Wan just kill him? In the moment when he's like, "Then my friend is truly gone," he could have saved a lot of lives by killing him, but he can't quite bring himself to do it. He's still a Jedi.
Yeah.
He can't. And what's interesting about it is he cannot do what Anakin did to Count Dooku.
Yeah.
He can't bring himself to kill Vader the way that Anakin killed Count Dooku in that moment. Because it's very similar, right? When Anakin kills Count Dooku, he is weaponless and he's defeated. And Anakin has Palpatine there to say, do it and kill him.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan doesn't have that dark side in him to be able to kill his opponent once he's won.
Yeah.
And I really want the scene where the Grand Inquisitor picks up Vader and is like, what happened to you?
Dude, you are a mess. Well, it's interesting.
Or no, I want
especially
Palpatine to show up and start like berating Vader about how much it's gonna cost to replace things. When like your dad, when you break something and your dad is like, "That's a $70 grumpy old man." I want grumpy old man Palpatine being like, "And this circuit's gonna be $8 billion, and this jacket. Do you know how hard it is to find the material for your jacket?"
Yeah. I loved that it was. And here's the thing, yes, Obi-Wan killing Vader definitely, like, saves a lot of lives, but it's also in that moment that he tells Reva, like, because you've chosen mercy, like, they are at peace.
Yeah.
And, like, that's what they believe, right? Like, that is their, like, belief and how the Force works and whatever.
Yeah, it is the problematic belief that
it is the, like, too optimistic.
that giving Vader mercy in that moment is worth Vader having another 16 years of rampaging around the galaxy. You know what I mean? It becomes that tough. It's like, at what point are you inflicting more pain than saving someone?
Yeah.
And I would argue in this moment, you're not.
It's the other side of it, though, where if Obi-Wan had killed Vader in that moment, who replaces him?
No one. There isn't another Vader, right?
But
and that's the point. That's the point of all of it.
There are plenty of other evil Force users,
but there is no Vader.
I don't know if the evil in the galaxy is lessened because Vader's gone when Palpatine still exists.
Once you get into Rebels, and you see that, like, none of the Inquisitors hold a candle. Like, it is Vader and then everybody else, and there just isn't a person in the galaxy strong enough to replace him. And there isn't anyone who can take him down besides Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan knows him better than anyone else.
Yeah.
And Vader is way more powerful than Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
But Obi-Wan knows Vader better than anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so Obi-Wan wins here because of, and this is what I love, because this episode weirdly calls so much to The Last Jedi, right? Because Vader is defeated because Obi-Wan is under those rocks and he is imbued with the, like, loving spirit of saving what he loves.
Yeah.
Right? It's not, and it really is the lesson of The Last Jedi, right? It's what Rose says in the moment that is divisive because of the kiss, I think. But what she says before the kiss, if you take the kiss out of it, because it is kind of a weird moment.
Yeah.
But if you take the kiss out of it, the line before that, we're going to win not by destroying what we hate, but by saving what we love. Or I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
That is what allows Obi-Wan to win in that moment, right? And so I do love the callback to Last Jedi here, or call forward, I don't know. But the theme of Star Wars, which is that it's not about killing the enemy, it's about mercy and love and saving what you love. It is just tough because we know what the next 10 years of Vader's life look like, and we have this idea of the damage he does to the galaxy to be like, you could save a lot of people.
yeah, for sure.
We watch a lot of people die because of what you just did.
Yeah, then that doesn't surprise me.
And so it's that tough thing of, like, how do you be a good person when other people aren't willing to be good people?
Yeah, I'm really happy though with the not parallels, the, like, differences is not the exact right word, but it's better. Differences between the episode 3 fight and this fight, you know, and all the fighting in this one was so good, and like you said with Owen and Beru, like they did their best, and, you know, Reva was injured. Obviously, if she wasn't injured, they wouldn't have stood a chance. But like, it was still really cool to see, to have them have a moment and to use whatever they had to their advantage. And then, like the Vader Obi-Wan fight, I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did.
Well, and what I'm realizing looking back is I don't think we ever saw Reva kill anybody.
What? No, she killed someone in episode 1.
Who?
The guy in the bar, the Jedi.
No, she throws a knife at him, but she doesn't kill him. He gets away.
But then he's hung, remember?
But I don't know that was Reva.
They catch him and hang him.
But we don't know that was Reva. All of the Inquisitors are there with her. Like, in the entire show, we never see Reva kill people. She doesn't, like, she runs into Kumail Nanjiani. I think it's Haji. I might be saying his name wrong. But we see him, she runs into him in that alley. Haja?
I don't know.
She runs into him in that alley, and she doesn't, and remember, even when I was doing the spoiler chat, I was like, it's weird that she didn't kill him. Why did she just throw him against the wall? Like, throughout the entire show, and when we're in episode 3 and they're in that town, she kind of, like, reacts to Vader snapping that neck, right? So it is interesting that the goodness in her was truly there. She was so angry because she was trying so hard. And I think that that's what a lot of people were responding to in the character, was this character who felt like she was trying too hard.
Yeah.
Because she literally was. Like, this is the story of someone who wanted revenge so bad that they were trying to go down a path that ultimately they couldn't go down.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, she couldn't kill. And this is why you hire an actress like Moses Ingram, because when she's breaking down in the desert there, that scene was fantastic.
Yeah.
But it is literally the story of a woman who's trying too hard to get revenge.
I mean, she does stab the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's not right because he doesn't die.
He's a representation, though, of the thing that she's trying to get revenge against. It is interesting. The only person we actually see her try and kill is the object of her revenge. But she doesn't, I don't think she harms an innocent person, other than like throwing them with the Force, but I don't think she kills anyone the whole show. And she hesitates in killing people constantly. Like the end of her arc is so telegraphed the entire season. And it is telegraphed partially in her actions, but also she really is like, she's literally trying too hard because she can't actually be evil.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, it's a beautiful little story they told with her. And I think if this show had come out as a binge show all at once, there wouldn't have been any of the conversation about her.
Because people like love to just jump on things and like take things too far when they don't have all the information.
But I think the endpoint really justifies the story we went on with her, and it not justifies, because no story has to justify itself, but it explains. Like as we got more and more about her, she really makes sense now. And that final scene, I mean, Moses Ingram just like crushed that. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like I
loved everything about this finale, other than not really getting to see the end of Haji and Roken.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have had like a little bit of a tie off of those loose ends.
Yeah, me too.
But other than that, like.
But it also like leaves it very open for them to potentially appear in other things, which is fun, you know.
Well, now I want season 2 of Obi-Wan. I want to know what happens with Reva. I want to know what happens. I want more Qui-Gon Ewan. You know what I mean? Like, I would almost like for Vader to not be in it. Like, I really do think that this should be the end of Vader and Obi-Wan.
I agree.
But
yes,
have Hayden Christensen come back in flashbacks in season 2. But never have Vader and Obi-Wan see each other again.
No.
But have Reva and Vader have a final confrontation. Like, I think that Vader should be in season 2, never see Obi-Wan. But the end of season 2 of Obi-Wan is Reva's end with Vader.
Yeah.
And obviously she dies in that scene, but.
Yeah, she would have to.
Because I just don't think she can be around for the original trilogy.
No, it doesn't quite line up. But I was pleasantly impressed.
I love that finale. Yeah. This is a show where I legitimately think every episode is better than the last one.
Yeah.
Like I legitimately like every this if I were to rank the episodes, I would literally go 6. Well, I would actually go 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1.
See, I didn't like 3, so
I loved it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I am what you made me. And they drags him through the fire and flames.
Yeah, it's dark.
I love this show so much. There are things, individual moments that I didn't love, right? I didn't love how Obi-Wan got away at the end of 3. I didn't love the editing of the forest chase in the first episode. Like there are those moments, but as a whole piece of art, I cried 3 times in the finale. I can't, you know what I mean? Like I can't want more than that from something than to be so emotionally affected by something.
Yeah.
And having Vader say, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did." So when Obi-Wan says that to Luke in A New Hope, it's not, because we've had this headcanon as Star Wars fans that like, he's fudging it for Luke's sake.
Right.
No, he's literally saying what Vader said to him the last time they met. Yeah. That makes a new, what they've done here is they've made A New Hope richer.
Yeah.
Other than, I understand the argument of like, why is Leia not talking about the fact that she knows Ben in the message? Whatever, I don't care about that. That is so unimportant to me. The emotional story now of Leia wanting Ben to show up is richer.
Yeah.
The moments where Obi-Wan is struggling to tell Luke about his dad is so much richer.
Yeah.
Leia not really responding to Alderaan's demise and taking her time to take care of Luke in that moment is richer because we see that she does that even as a child.
Yeah.
Like, this show does such a good job enriching the experience of the emotional journey of A New Hope in a way that I didn't think that this could pull off.
Yeah. No, that it's because it's such a big franchise, I was expecting like references, But I agree that the way that they like made things better and built on them, and without like changing things and without like undermining themselves, it was really, really like cleverly done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to completely undermine what you've done in previous things, and kind of like, and maybe go too far with your like touchstones. But I don't think that this did at all.
It would be so easy for Quinlan Voss to have shown up, and for there to be a big space battle, and I mean, obviously that would be expensive, but it would be very easy for this to have become a cameo fest. And there's no cameos in this show, really. Like, the only cameo is Palpatine in the finale.
And Qui-Gon.
That's not a cameo, though. That is like that is the emotional end point of the story. Like, it's hard to call it a cameo when it is literally, like, what... First of all, it's what we've known was coming, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't really a surprise. It was just so delightful that it happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, there weren't any, like... There weren't really any moments in all of Obi-Wan where it was like, look at this fun character who came up from this other thing, right? The closest thing was maybe the hello there to Luke, you know? But I love that Obi-Wan Kenobi told a story that was really about the characters in Obi-Wan Kenobi and wasn't concerned with trying to make it like... And then this week it was about this person showing up, and then this week it was about this person showing up. They didn't really do much of that at all. They definitely called back to moments in the franchise a lot. Like there was a lot in episode 4 that was like, oh, this is weirdly a parody of, not parody with a D, but parody with a I-T-Y, I hate that those two parodies are this.
I only know one meaning of the word parody.
There's P-A-R-O-D-Y, and then there's P-A-R-I-T-Y, and they have slightly different meanings, and I'm using the I-T-Y version here. The parody between, I know it's really dumb that they're so similar, but episode 4 and episode 4, and like there were definitely calls to other parts of the franchise, but there weren't like moments of, and then Dexter Jetster walk in. And I wanted Dexter Jetster to walk in, but I'm glad they didn't do that having seen the whole show now.
Yeah.
You know, they never like, I don't want to say debased the show, because that's not what I mean, but they never like used cameo for excitement.
Yeah. They let the story stand by itself. It wasn't about the other people who came in to like save it or shock you, like,
because after Mandalorian season 2 I was like, because I love Mandalorian season 2, don't get me wrong, but I also know that like if you are not a Star Wars fan who's watched everything, it can be weird to watch it because like who is Bo-Katan, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I've spent years of my life knowing who Bo-Katan is now. But the season 2 of Mandalorian got a little bit into, and this is the Boba Fett episode, and this is the Bo-Katan episode, and this is the this person episode.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Obi-Wan didn't do that, because I think it would have been very easy to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No,
like,
I agree.
I really thought, because of the rumors yesterday that Cal Kestis is getting a show, that this was going to be like, and Cal Kestis shows up, and they fight Vader together.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would have been there for it.
I've been like, okay, that's fun, but I don't think it would have had the same impact.
No, because we wouldn't have gotten the moment where it's just Obi-Wan and Darth Vader is broken and beaten down, and you see Hayden's eyes. And like, honestly, if we didn't have any of the Clone Wars flashbacks, bringing Hayden back just for that moment alone would have been worth it. Like, that was maybe a top 5 Star Wars moment, is that for me now.
Yeah.
And like, this show is full of amazing Star Wars moments, but like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. I loved it. I'm enamored with this finale. I truly am.
No, it's good. Like, that's, like that it means something.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
God, I wish we could have seen this in an audience.
Yeah.
We couldn't get tickets to that screening, unfortunately.
Well, the screening was in like London, Ontario, which is like hours away. I said we could go, and you were like, no.
No, there's no tickets.
Yes, there is.
No. It would literally be like 5 hours of driving.
It would be 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
So yeah, with a potty break, we're getting
Yeah.
Fine.
Unfortunately.
Anyway,
I know.
this has been our first live reaction. Let us know what you thought of this video. We've never done one of these before, so if you liked it, yeah, it's probably gonna be long. I don't know how long this is gonna be, so because I'm gonna have to edit the crap out of it so that it can be monetized.
Yay.
Or Disney will block it. Please don't block it, Disney. I'm literally we've been so positive. Like we've been so positive.
I don't think
that
block
matters. I know, but I want them to keep this up because I cried and I want the internet to know that I am a baby boy who cries at Star Wars.
They know.
If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button and leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. As always, you can follow us around the internet. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
And for the final time until August when Andor starts up, may the Force be with you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.